Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I done this classic glam makeup look using all drugstore products. So if you'd like to see how I done it, then please just keep on watching. So when I think of like a classic like red lip glam, I think of like just a few like neutral warm tone shades like in the crease and then like eyeliner. But I can't really do eyeliner. I've been able to do eyeliner with the Revolution Flick It eyeliner. That's actually really good and I can actually do eyeliner while using that. But before then I was just using eyeshadow to do eyeliner. So I'm going to show you how I would do like a classic glam with eyeshadow as liner instead of actually eyeliner. For the eyeshadow I'm going to use the Revolution Reloaded Iconic Vitality palette. And I'm going to go in with this shade to start with, and I'm just going to be taking this through the crease and on the outer corner. I don't know if I'm going to do like a shimmery shade like on this bit or not yet. When I think about classic glam, I don't really think of like a really shimmery shade here, maybe just like a little bit of shimmer but not a lot. This is obviously just what I think a classic red lip glam look would be, obviously just without the eyeliner, just using eyeshadow instead. Next I'm going to go in with a mixture of these two shades and I'm going to put them through the crease as well. And if you can hear that, Tigger is sitting in Georgie's bouncy chair. He likes making Georgie's stuff his own. George doesn't really go in his bouncy chair that much anymore anyways. He's pretty much too big for it now. He just like sits up straight instead of like sitting back and actually playing with it, so I just let him sit in it. So I'm just going in with a clean fluffy blending brush and just making sure that all the edges are really nice and blended out. And I did go in and do the eye because I forgot to do it because I was too busy talking. I'm just going back in with that first shade that we used and I'm adding it to the outer corner just to bring the shades in slightly more. So I think I am going to go in with a little bit of shimmer and I'm going to take, nope, wrong shade. I'm going to take this shimmery shade and I'm going to just apply it very lightly. I don't want too much shimmer, but I do want like a little bit there. So then obviously you could go in with eyeliner if you can do eyeliner. I probably would go in with eyeliner with that Revolution Renaissance Flick It eyeliner because I can actually do eyeliner with that, like I said. But if you can't do eyeliner with an eyeliner, you can just use eyeshadow. So I'm going to use the black in this palette and this is really the only time that I actually do use black. So I'm taking it on a flat like angled brush and it's quite dense, so it does like allow you to like place the product, I was going to say pigment. So to start with I'm going to just line it along my lash line to start with. And it doesn't need to be fully opaque, it can be like slightly blended out. Sometimes I do like a slightly blended out eyeliner with eyeshadow. So once I've lined the top of the eyelid, I'm going to go in and I'm just going to like kind of dot it and then like swipe it back, and it is going to look really fat and chunky, but obviously clean it up with cleanser or with some concealer. I'd probably recommend cleaning it up with cleanser because it is a black eyeshadow. It's just easier to clean it up with cleanser than concealer. That's just the way that I find. So once I've dotted it like that, I'm going to like join it up like you would with a normal eyeliner anyway. So once that's done, I think I'm going to go in and make it a little bit thicker because when I clean it up from underneath, it is going to end up like a pretty thin line. So I'm just going to thicken it by going along the top. And I'm just doing the exact same thing. I'm going to thicken this bit at the outer corner of the eye as well. So I just went and done the other eye, and I did make it longer than this side, so I did just extend this side out a little bit. And to clean it up, I'm going to use a bit of cleanser on a cotton pad, and I'm going to use the angled like brush that I used to carve out my eyebrows, and I'm just wiping my brush in the cleanser, and then I'm going to start cleaning it up underneath. I just feel like I get more of like a precise line doing it this way, so I'm just going to like obviously straighten up and make it look like an actual line of like eyeliner instead of just a fat mess. So once that's all cleaned up, I'm going to go in with the Rimmel Lash Accelerator Mascara. I think this is the old packaging. They do have like one that's called the exact same thing, it's just in a different packaging. I'm pretty sure it is the exact same thing, so I'm just going to coat my eyelashes. For eyelashes, I'm going to use the GWA Tempt Me eyelashes. They're just really nice and fluttery. So I'm going to apply these and then I'll be back. So that's the lashes all applied, and I really love the GWA eyelashes. They're so easy to apply. I can't do eyelashes, and these are literally the easiest ones to do. And you can get them in Primark, they're £3, but you can only get two types. It's the Tempt Me and the, what are they called? The Swept Away ones. It is the only two that you can get out of Primark, but obviously you can order all the different ones off the GWA website. For primer, I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Baby Skin Pore Eraser Primer, and I'm going to use this like at the sides of my nose where I do have pores, because I do want my face to look really quite flawless when I think of like a classic glam. Like the skin is just like so flawless, so I'm just going to like rub this in to my pores. Then I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Luminizing Primer, and I'm going to use this to like glow up the rest of my face. I want my face to be really nice and flawless and glowy today, and I'm just rubbing this in with my fingers and just making sure that I don't touch the eyeliner or where I put that pore primer. For foundation, I'm going to use the Revolution Pro foundation drops. I have it in the shade F2. It's like slightly too dark for my skin, but I like it for that way that if I do actually tan, because it has been really warm here in Scotland for a change. Normally it's always raining. Well, saying that, this morning when I got up with George at 7:45, it was actually really foggy outside. It's still quite warm, the sun's not out, but it's like humid, is that what you call it? But there was like hundreds of fog outside, so don't know what's going on with the weather these days. And I'm just going to take a brush and blend this in, just purely because I never wetted my sponge. I never wet my sponge, so I really can't be bothered getting up, so I'm just going to blend this out with my brush. Then for concealer, I'm going to go in with the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer. This is in the shade Extra Fair, and this does oxidise, so if you are lighter than me, then I would recommend using like a different concealer. Or with what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with, I've got a cat hair or something on my nose, I hate that. I'm going to go in with the Revolution Concealing Correct in the white shade, and I'm going to add a couple of drops of that just to like really highlight the area. And I'm being really careful going around that eyeshadow so that I don't end up like really messing it up. So then going in with the Revolution Conceal and Correct. I always call this the Conceal and Define and it's not, and I'm going to add a few dots of this just to lighten it so that it looks like these places are like highlighted. Because I am so pale, most of the concealers are like my skin tone, and I prefer like a highlighted like under eye and that, so I'm really glad that Revolution did bring these out. And I'm going back in with the brush, and I'm going to blend my forehead out with this just because it's so much faster, and my chin and Cupid's bow. Then I'm going to go in and blend my nose and underneath my eyes with my finger, and I still haven't fixed my nail. I broke my middle finger as well. I'm just having a really disastrous time with nails right now, so I need to fix them, but I need to wait until George is like settled and asleep to do it. So he's sleeping now, so I'd rather record a video for you guys than do my nails, so I am sorry if you're sick at looking at my broken nails. Then to set my face, I'm going to use the Revolution Pro pressed powder, and this does leave a white cast, but again, because I'm so pale you can't really see it, so this is just what it looks like. And I'm just going to take this on a fluffy brush, and I'm just going to pat it into my skin. I don't want to like swipe it, because then it will swipe the foundation and the concealer about, and I don't want to swipe it like into other places. Like, I've put it where I want it, so I want to keep it in that area, so I'm just patting it into my skin. Going back in with the eyeshadow palette, I'm going to go in with these two shades that we used, and I'm going to use these to blend underneath my lower lash line. So then what you could do, you could go in with the black eyeshadow and bring it along like the outer part of the lower lash line, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go back in with that Rimmel mascara and apply it to my bottom eyelashes. For contour and bronzer, I'm going to go in with the Revolution Pro HD contour palette. This is the fair one, and I'm going to take this shade to contour with. And just a quick side note about the concealer, my under eye area gets really quite creasy, but see with that collection concealer it doesn't get as creasy, so if you do have really like creasy under eyes, then I would recommend that and the like white concealing correct stuff, because it is a really good like dual combo, whatever you want to call it. Then I'm going to go in with this shade, and I'm going to use that to bronze up my skin, and I put some of that contour on my forehead. I don't know what the hell has happened, so hopefully this bronzer will like blend it out. So I'm only adding like a little bit of bronzer. I want like my face to be more sculpted than bronzed. And I think my forehead's looking as bad is because I do have a little bit of a tan on my forehead. Like when I tan, it's literally just my hands, my feet, my shoulders, and like this part of my face, but it's only like this part that's like tanned. So I think that's why it's like looking a bit weird. So when I think about highlight, I think of like a soft, like subtle highlight, but I like really intense highlight. So I'm going to go in with the Revolution Skin Kiss highlighter. This is the Ice Kiss one. Why have I still got cat hairs on my face? And you can build this up, so I'm just going to swipe into it, that was twice, and apply it. And I'm literally just going to leave it at that. I'm not going to add any more. I'm just going to leave it in the middle of being like soft and like intense. Honestly, I couldn't think of the word there. My brain has been like mush the past couple of weeks. Honestly, so bad. And I'm adding a little bit to my Cupid's bow and a little bit to my temples as well. Well, that's not my temples, actual temples, above my eyebrows. Then going in with a smaller brush, I'm going to use this to highlight my nose, my inner corners and my brow bone. Then for setting spray, I'm going to go in with the MUA Pro Base Setting Powder. So I'm just shaking this and then going to spray it. Then for lips, obviously it's got to be a red, like that is just like the classic colour for makeup. Well, I feel anyway. I don't normally wear reds, I like my nudes very much. But I'm going to line my lips with the Miss Beauty lip pencil. You can get this in Pound World, and it is literally just a proper true red colour. So I'm just going to apply this, and I'm going to hold like the mirror in this just so that you guys can like hopefully see, because if I'm using the mirror that is down here in front of me, I will literally be like this and then you won't be able to see, which is what I normally do. So I am learning. So I'm just going to outline my lips. And as you can see, it is very pigmented. So you can just leave it like this because this is like a really classic red shade, like it's a proper red. But to make it stay on longer, I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal lip paint and the matte one. This is the Red Apocalypse. You do get this in the kit with the lip liner as well, but I find it's quite pinky, like it looks more pink than like a red. It was supposed to be burgundy. It's not burgundy. So I'm going to apply this over the top of that lip liner. Okay. I'm going to apply it, see how it looks, and then I might take it off. I think I prefer the lip liner for like an all classic, for an all classic glam makeup look. But this still actually does go. It's still red, it's still nice. It looks more burgundy with using this lip liner. So if you do get that lip kit, then I would recommend going to the pound shop and getting this lip liner. It's in number 2 Wildfire, because with the lip liner that comes in the kit, it makes it look more pink than burgundy, and with this lip liner it makes it look more reddy. So I would recommend this lip combo. I do quite like it. So I was going to go and straighten my hair to make this look more put together, but George's drew fed, so I'm just going to leave my hair as a frizzy mess. I think I'm going to record a how I straighten my hair video so that you guys can see how I straighten this situation. So that is it for this video, and I hope you guys did enjoy, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.